Video start.
Dear valued shareholders, directors, invitees, guests, and ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. I, CS Saurabh Somani, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer of CE Infosystems Limited, welcome you all to this 27th and first post-listing annual general meeting of the company. The AGM is being conducted through video conferencing as permitted by Ministry of Corporate Affairs and Securities and Exchange Board of India, while various circulars in compliance with the provisions of the Companies Act 2013 and the SEBI Listing Obligation and Disclosure Requirements Regulation 2015. I request Mr. Rakesh Kumar Verma, sir, being Chairman, Managing Director and Promoter of the company, to start the meeting.
Thank you, Saurabh. I, Rakesh Kumar Verma, Chairman of the CE Infosystems Limited, welcome you all to the 27th Annual General Meeting, the first AGM post-listing. This meeting is being held through video conference in accordance with the circular issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI. Before we start the main proceedings of the meeting, I would like to first introduce you the following on the dais. On my left side, extreme left, is Rashmi Verma, co-founder and promoter of the company. Next is Rohan Verma, who is the CEO and whole-time director. Then we have on my right side Saurabh Somani, the company secretary and the compliance officer. And on the extreme right is Anuj Kumar Jain, CFO of the company. We also have the presence, and I acknowledge the following board members: Mr. Shambhu Singh, Independent Director and Chairman of Audit Committee; Mr. Anil Mahajan, Independent Director and Chairman of Nomination and Remuneration Committee; Mrs. Rakhi Prasad, Non-Executive Director and Chairman of Stakeholders Relationships and Grievances Committee; Mrs. Tina Trika, Independent Director. Apart from the board members and KMPs, we also have key executives, senior management who have joined from their respective locations. They are our Chief Operating Officer, Sapna Ahuja, President of Geospatial Business, Nikhil Kumar, and Chief Strategy Officer, Ankit Bhatt. We also have the presence of our statutory auditors of the company, Mr. Brijesh Mathur, the secretarial auditor of the company and scrutinizer for 27th Annual General Meeting, Mr. Santosh Kumar Pradhan, and internal auditor of the company, Mr. Ajay Gupta. As informed by the company secretary, the requisite quorum for the AGM is there, and I call the meeting to order. May I now request and authorize Saurabh Somani, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer, to provide general instructions to the members regarding participation in the meeting.
Sure, sir. The company has taken all feasible efforts under the current circumstances to enable members to participate through video conference and vote at the AGM. Members may note that this annual general meeting is being held through video conference in accordance with the Companies Act 2013 and circulars issued by Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI. The Register of Directors and Key Managerial Person, the Register of Contracts or Arrangements, certificate from Secretarial Auditors as required under Regulation 13 of Securities Exchange Board of India, Share-Based Employee Benefits and Sweat Equity Regulation 2021 has been made available on the website of the company. As the AGM is being held through video conference, the facility for appointment of proxies by the members was not applicable, and hence proxy registers for inspection is not available. The company has provided facility for remote e-voting. Remote e-voting was opened from Monday, September 12, 2022 at 9 a.m. up to Wednesday, September 14, 2022 at 5 p.m. In order to get maximum participation of shareholders at the AGM, we have provided facility for voting electronically at this meeting. This facility, by which all shareholders who have not voted through remote e-voting will be able to vote. The company had provided the facility to cast the vote electronically on all resolutions set forth in the notice. Members who have not cast their votes yet electronically through remote e-voting and who are participating in this meeting will have an opportunity to cast their votes during the meeting through e-voting system provided by CDSL. Members can click on Vote tab on the video conference screen to avail the feature. Members are requested to refer the instructions provided in the notice for seamless participation through video conference. In case members face any difficulty, they may reach out on the helpline numbers as provided in the notice. May I now request Chairman Sir to address the members of the company.
Thank you, Saurav, again. Dear shareholders, I find a great sense of pride in welcoming you to our Annual General Meeting 2022. What a historic year this has been for us all. While we were seeing of the second full year of COVID pandemic on one side, our company was embracing a watershed moment on the other. On the backdrop of strong resilience and laudable performance delivered during the trying times, the company made its IPO debut. The unprecedented and incredible response that we received was absolutely overwhelming. I must express my gratitude to you all, shareholders, for your profound trust and faith in us. We continue to maintain our pole position as India's leader in advanced digital maps, geospatial software, and location-based IoT technologies. This year, we delivered, or rather last year, we delivered outstanding results while continuing to invest in future. All the business indicators were extremely impressive. We registered a revenue growth of 31% year on year, with operating revenue reaching rupees 200 crore. The operating profit EBITDA reached rupees 86 crore, up 63% year on year. Our net profit after tax for the year stood at rupees 87 crore, reporting a growth of 45% year on year. Our long-term strategy of strengthening our core constituents of growth, namely map and data and platform and IoT, continued with the acquisition of Gtropy during the fiscal, broadening our IoT and logistics SaaS offerings. We made significant investment in our 4D high-definition digital map twin, addressing many new geospatial and location intelligence use cases. We added many fresh and rich set of capabilities in our platform portfolio to help enterprises and government swiftly traverse digital transformation journey. And we further enhanced our N-case offerings for automotive OEMs. We also extended our global footprint under Mapple's brand during the financial year. These new growth engines necessitated a strong, young, passionate, and visionary stewardship. We strengthened our top leadership team by empowering our CEO with the operational and executive authority, as well as employing seasoned professionals in India and abroad. The year ahead, our goal is to increase the scale of our operations in both domestic and gradually international markets. The geospatial guidelines released by Government of India last year in 2021 and the Atmanirbhar Bharat thrust has spurred even more adoption and exceptional potential for your company in India. And our efforts are on to create strong dent in the global market in the time to come. I extend gratitude and appreciation to my fellow directors for guiding the company amidst this dynamic operating environment. I must also thank all our employees for their unrelenting determination to deliver excellence. Finally, I offer my thanks to our customers, consumers, business partners, suppliers, shareholders for their continued trust in our vision to make Mappls the best geospatial platform. I'm now deviating from the written speech that was given in the AGM just to inform you and some good news that yesterday, the 14th of September 2022, in the evening, the board considered and approved acquisition of 26.17% stake on fully diluted basis of Kogo Tech Labs Private Limited for Indian rupees 10 crores with an option to raise the stake to 50% within 2 years. The founders of Kogo Lab are Raj K. Gopal Krishnan, who is the CEO, and Praveer Kochar, who is the CTO. More details will follow in the CEO's speech. Thank you, all of you, for listening to me patiently.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Mr. Rohan Verma, CEO and Executive Director of the company, to address the members of the company.
Good morning, everybody. And dear shareholders, I'm grateful to all of you for your trust and immensely proud of our incredible team for their efforts and the successful results during this past year. Financially and fundamentally, your company scaled newer heights, positioning us strongly for the future. FY22 began with the COVID Delta wave and the oxygen crisis. Your company gave away GPS tracking systems free for essential equipment carrying vehicles, such as oxygen tankers and ambulances, to ensure the smooth and uninterrupted flow of oxygen. We continue to provide real-time maps of COVID testing, treatment, isolation, and vaccine centers, as well as location-based tools to check proximity to containment zones. In this way, your company could not just serve the nation in a crisis, but also show the immense and important benefits and unparalleled capabilities of our maps and technologies. Recognizing the government's increased digital transformation agenda, we added management heft to our government and geospatial vertical, and the results of our efforts are starting to show, with increased order bookings in the government and geospatial vertical. Our collaborations with various central government ministries reflect your company's standing as the de facto leading indigenous company meeting the Atmanirbhar call of the Government of India. On the corporate vertical side, we continue to scale our business rapidly there, winning more business from new age tech companies as well as large traditional businesses across industry verticals. There is tremendous upside for us in the corporate sector, with our ability to serve nearly every industry vertical with multiple use cases, through multiple products such as our Maps as a Service, Platform as a Service APIs, and various software as a service digital transformation platforms such as geospatial analytics, IoT, workforce automation, dashboarding, AI, and so on. It was fulfilling to see more connected vehicles, including EVs, get launched with our N-Case solutions built into the vehicles, their companion apps, and the backend cloud systems. The seed we sowed in FY20 by launching our N-Case mobility suite was in time for the connected vehicle revolution that came to bear in FY22. This will only expand in the future, and we are well positioned to capture the ADAS wave, which is coming up now, with the increased focus on road safety and preventing accidents. Besides our factory-fitted automotive OEM business, we are also addressing the multi-billion-dollar opportunity of enabling existing vehicles and fleets on the roads with our maps, IoT, and technology. We acquired Gtropy, and combined it with our existing IoT business, making us a strong leader in the IoT, logistics, and mobility SaaS space. As ingrained in our DNA over the last 27 years, this year too, we continued to build and innovate, including in the areas of drone solutions, 3D metaverse, HD maps, real view 360-degree panorama imagery, enhancing our SaaS, software as a service, and IoT, Internet of Things technologies, suites for NCASE and enterprise digital transformation, as well as our low-code and no-code APIs, which we call platform as a service, and AI platforms. It is exciting that these are all sunrise areas, and having invested deeply in these in time, we look to reap the benefits of these in the time to come as a business. During this past year, your company reported strong financial results with significant growth in our revenues from operations and open order book, along with strong profit margins and increase in our cash and cash equivalents. This has been made possible through our pioneering and persevering efforts to establish a truly unique company with a bright future. We're a global geospatial product company with proprietary technology, strong network effects, marquee customers, and a strong founding and management team that offer customers difficult to replicate, cutting edge, and highly differentiated digital products and platforms. The company's strong financials are based on a sound business model. We charge our customers fees per period based on per vehicle, per asset, per transaction, per use case, or per user. These include subscription fees, royalties, and annuities to provide licenses and usage rights to our proprietary digital MaaS, PaaS, and SaaS offerings. Since most of our products, platforms, and solutions are digital, created in-house, and then deployed and delivered over the cloud, we as a business are asset light with a relatively low variable cost base, giving us a lot of operating leverage. We remain deeply customer focused, building deeper relationships with existing customers and also expanding our customer base. The opportunity for the company continues to expand as more customers across more industry verticals become increasingly aware of more use cases and benefits of our products, leading to increased adoption and growth. Our DNA is to continuously innovate, to release newer products, and expand our addressable markets. Your company's mission from the very beginning has been to build the most advanced digital maps and deep tech digital products and platforms and bring the benefits of these to everyone. We remain focused on our mission and continue to grow the company in a responsible manner, aiming to maximize value for all stakeholders in the years and decades to come. I want to take this opportunity to thank you all for the remarkable response given to CE Infosystems Limited's IPO. My team and I are even more optimistic and excited about the positive impact and incredible prospects of your company than ever before in our history. And I'm glad you have chosen to join us as a valued shareholder on the incredible journey that lies ahead. As Mr. Verma alluded to in the chairman's speech, again deviating or building further beyond the written speech, as of yesterday, the board met, considered, and approved the acquisition of 26.37% stake in Pogo with this for rupees 10 crores, with the option to raise stake to 50% within 2 years. MapmyIndia and Mappls are investing in Kogo to build gamified social travel discovery and commerce platforms integrated with hyperlocal maps and navigation. The idea behind this is essentially to provide to automotive OEMs as a starting point next generation gamification, loyalty, engagement, community, content, and commerce solutions. We also, beyond the automotive OEMs, a lot more is planned by MapmyIndia, Mappls, and Kogo to offer next generation travel and hyperlocal content and community discovery, as well as gamified social commerce experience experiences to consumers as part of the Mappls app and mappls.com website. We're excited to work closely with the entire travel, tourism, and local commerce ecosystem, such as government tourism departments, brands, and service providers linked directly and indirectly to the travel economy. We're quite excited about the investment and acquisition into Kogo, and more details will unfold over the time to come. Thank you very much for listening to me.
May I now request and authorize Company Secretary to provide a summary of the auditor's report?
Sure, sir. Thank you. The statutory auditors, Messrs. Brijesh Mathur and Associates, and Secretarial Auditor, Mr. Santosh Kumar Pradhan, have expressed unqualified opinion in the respective audit reports for the financial year 21-22. There were no qualifications, observations, or adverse comments on financial statements and matters which have any material bearing on the functioning of the company. The statutory auditor's report on standalone financial statements and consolidated financial statements are available on page number 147 and 251 of the annual report. Secretarial audit report is enclosed as Annexure 5 to the board's report on page number 91 of the annual report. With the permission of the members, I take the independent auditor's report on the standalone and consolidated financial statements and secretarial audit report as read.
As the notice is already circulated to all members, I take the notice convening the meeting as read. Before we proceed, I am pleased to bring to your notice that, as required under the Companies Act 2013, the company had provided you all the facility to cast your vote electronically on all resolutions set forth in the notice. Members who have not cast their vote electronically so far and who are participating in this meeting will have an opportunity to cast their votes through the e-voting system provided by CDSL. Members may please note that there will be no voting by show of hands. We now take up the resolution as set forth in the notice. We will open the floor for any questions by members after all the resolutions are tabled. Now, let us take up the agenda items. I now request again and authorize Saurabh Somani, Company Secretary, to kindly read the agenda items.
Sure, sir. We will consider the following ordinary business items. The first item on the agenda, as per the notice, is to pass an ordinary resolution for adoption of audited standalone and consolidated financial statements for the financial year ended 31st March 2022. The company's standalone and consolidated accounts for the year ended March 31, 2022, along with directors and auditors report and management discussion and analysis report have already been circulated to you. The second item on the agenda, as per the notice, is to pass an ordinary resolution to confirm the payment of interim dividend of ₹2 per equity share for the financial year ended March 31, 2022 as the final dividend. The third item on the agenda, as per the notice, is to pass ordinary resolution to appoint a director in place of Ms. Rakhi Prasad, who retires by rotation and being eligible offer herself for reappointment. Now we will consider the special business. The fourth item on the agenda, as per the notice, is to pass following resolution as a special resolution to appoint Ms. Sonika Chandra as non-executive director of the company pursuant to Articles of Association of the company. The fifth item on the agenda, as per the notice, is to pass following resolution as an ordinary resolution. Ratification of Employee Stock Option Plan 2008 of CE Info Systems Limited. The sixth item on the agenda, as per the notice, is to pass following resolution as a special resolution to approve payment of remuneration to Ms. Rakhi Prasad as non-executive director of the company. The seventh item on the agenda, as per the notice, is to pass following resolution as a special resolution. Approval for giving guarantee or providing security in connection with loans availed by subsidiary companies. The eighth item on the agenda as per the notice is to pass following resolution as a special resolution. Power to make loan, investment and guarantee. Dear shareholders, thank you for joining our 27th AGM today, for taking time to participate in today's AGM. Further, please note that the company has received requests from 19 shareholders to speak at this AGM. I now call the names of those shareholders one by one and request the moderator to add them. I request all the speakers to state their name, client ID, DP ID, and ask the questions, and the question should only relate to today's agenda item only. And the queries may be replied by the chairman and any person authorized by the chairman after the completion of all queries by the shareholders. Further, kindly note, please restrict your questions within a time frame of 2 minutes each. So I request moderator to kindly add Mr. K.K. Gupta as the first speaker to this AGM.
Hello.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Good morning. I am KK Gupta. I don't remember the ID numbers. I am highly impressed with the performance of the company. I am audible?
Sure. Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yeah. I am highly impressed with the performance of the company and the goals it has set for future. I want to know whether the company is planning for new acquisitions or new ventures. If so, what is the criteria and how will it finance the activities? Thank you.
Sir, your question is duly noted. We'll reply after all the speakers at the AGM we have taken the questions. So now I request moderator to take Mr. Rakesh Kumar. Mr. Rakesh Kumar?
Hello.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Are you audible, sir?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Chairman, sir, Board of Directors, Company Secretary and Co-shareholder. सर आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद जो आपने मुझे यहाँ पर बोलने का मौका दिया सर। मैं सर इतना ही कहना चाहूंगा कि सर हमारा शेयर प्राइस ऊपर जाकर थोड़ा नीचे आया है, आपकी मेहनत जरूर रंग लाएगी और ये शेयर प्राइस जो है बहुत ऊपर जाएगा। हमारा ऐसा मानना है कि हमने एक अच्छी कंपनी में इन्वेस्टमेंट किया है और मैनेजमेंट भी हमें जो हमें आपने जो फ्यूचर के बारे में बताया, अपनी जो आपने स्पीच दी है उसके बारे में, जो कंपनी के बारे में बताया है, उसमें भी बहुत कुछ हमें ऐसा प्रतीत हुआ है कि ये कंपनी बहुत ऊपर जाएगी और आज हम और इसमें इन्वेस्टमेंट करना चाहेंगे सर। आप कभी भी सर आप राइट इशू लाना चाहें, कभी भी ऐसा कुछ लाना चाहें तो हम आपके साथ खड़े हैं, आपके हाथ हैं, आपके साथ हैं सर। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर आपका कि आपने मुझे यहाँ पर बोला।
Thank you, Rakesh sir. So now Mr. Gagan Kumar.
Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Chairman, Board of Directors and fellow shareholders. Myself, Gagan Kumar. My DPID is 300206 110444542. I am joining this meeting from Delhi. सबसे पहले तो चेयरमैन साहब मुझे ये बताते हुए बड़ा हर्ष हो रहा है कि मुझे जो आपकी कंपनी के शेयर अलॉटमेंट में मिले और अपनी कंपनी ने 1033 का जो इशू प्राइस था उसके बाद 1918 रुपए का जो हाई एक लगाया शेयर ने हमारा, उसमें हमें तो अपनी इन्वेस्टमेंट की एप्रिसिएशन तो मिली ही मिली है सर, और साथ ही में साथ आपकी और हमारे सीईओ साहब रोहन जी की स्पीच को सुनने के बाद एक विश्वास और बढ़ा है कंपनी में कि हम लोगों की जो ये एप्रिसिएशन इन्वेस्टमेंट की है ये यही नहीं रुकेगी सर, ये कहीं ना कहीं और इससे आगे डबल ट्रिपल तक मैं एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा हूं कि ये आने वाले 1-2 साल में हमारा शेयर जो है यहाँ से डबल टू ट्रिपल ट्रेड करेगा, ऐसा मेरा विश्वास है सर। 2 रुपए फेस वैल्यू का शेयर है और 1400 रुपए के आसपास आज ट्रेड कर रहा है, तो उस हिसाब से भी 7000 रुपए पे हम ट्रेड कर रहे हैं सर। नई कंपनी, बहुत सी कंपनी हमने देखी सर, आई और गई, लेकिन ये कंपनी पे जो हमारा शेयर ने रिटर्न दिया है, इंटरिम डिविडेंड भी आपने जो है हम लोगों को एजीएम से पहले मिल चुका है, अभी आप हमारे को आपसे बैलेंस शीट से रिगार्डिंग कोई क्वेरी नहीं है सर, क्योंकि आप लोगों ने अपनी स्पीच में बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से बाकी डिटेल समरी आपने प्रोवाइड की है कि आपके फ्यूचर्स प्लान क्या है, व्हाट इज द रोड मैप ऑफ आवर कंपनी फॉर नेक्स्ट कपल ऑफ इयर्स। एंड मेरा सिर्फ ये जानना चाहूंगा सर कि जिस तरह से हम अभी अपनी ऐप मैपल्स हमारी है, इसमें हम लोगों को जो रेवेन्यू है वो किस हिसाब से जनरेट होता है, क्योंकि हम लोग अपने प्ले स्टोर से कोई भी ऐप डाउनलोड करते हैं तो हम लोग तो फ्री में उसको एंजॉय करते हैं। और अभी सीईओ साहब ने भी बताया कि कोविड के टाइम के दौरान हमने जीपीएस जो है अपने एसेंशियल सर्विसेज को या कोविड से रिलेटेड जितनी भी ये चीजें रही उसमें फ्री प्रोवाइड कराया, तो हमारा रेवेन्यू किस हिसाब से जनरेट होता है और फ्यूचर में अपने शेयर होल्डर्स को रिवॉर्ड करने के लिए हमारी क्या स्ट्रेटजी रहेगी, इस बारे में थोड़ा सा बताइएगा। एंड द barometer of the company also decided by the corporate governance, and in this regard I would like to thank our CS, our CFO, who make us a प्राउड शेयर होल्डर। एंड कोई भी क्वेरी होती है सर, हम उनको एक मेल भेजें जिसका रिप्लाई हमें तुरंत मिल जाता है, इसके लिए अपने सीएस साहब बधाई के पात्र हैं। मैं चाहूंगा कि इस एजीएम को खत्म करने के बाद एक बार पीठ थपथपाकर उनको शाबाशी जरूर दी जाए कि जिस तरीके से उन्होंने शेयर होल्डर्स को ये सर मैं देख पा रहा हूं कि आपने एजीएम को खत्म होने का इंतजार करते हुए इसको बिना ही अभी से एक मेरा रिक्वेस्ट मानी, तो सर बहुत प्राउड फील हो रहा है। मैं अपनी होल्डिंग्स को और एनहांस करना चाहूंगा और आपकी लीडरशिप में और यंग एंड डायनामिक सीईओ जो हमारे साथ है मिस्टर रोहन वर्मा, इनकी जो सोच है और आपकी लीडरशिप जो है इस कंपनी को कहां से कहां ले जाएगी, ये हम देखेंगे सर। थैंक यू सो मच।
Thank you, sir. Your questions are also duly noted, and thank you so much for your appreciation. Moderator, please take Mr. Sarabjit Singh.
Hello. Hello, Chairman sir. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, you are audible, sir.
Chairman sir, first of all, good morning to you, all the board of directors and all the staff of CEO Infosystem Limited and my co-fellow shareholders. चेयरमैन सर, जिस तरीके से मैंने अभी देखा कि सर आपके शेयर जैसे पिछले मेरे स्पीकर्स ने भी कहा, जिस तरीके की आपने रिटर्न दी है इस बारी शेयर पे, जो 1099 रुपए का आपने दिया और तकरीबन 1900 कुछ रुपए का एक हाई बना के आया, तो सर हमें इतना तो सर पूरा विश्वास है सर, जब हमारे आईपीओ ने एक ही साल के अंदर अंदर सर इतना दमखम दिखाया है, तो सर आप लोग जिस तरीके से मेहनत कर रहे हैं आने वाले समय में सर हमें और भी अच्छा रिटर्न मिलेगा। और सर थोड़ा सा ये पूछना चाहूंगा सर, जिस तरीके की मैंने अभी देखा हमारी प्रमोटर होल्डिंग अराउंड 53 पॉइंट कुछ % है, तो सर हम इसे बढ़ाने के लिए कोई बायबैक या कोई किसी चीज के बारे में सोच रहे हैं तो सर थोड़ा सा बताइएगा। बाकी सर हमारा को विश्वास इस अपनी कंपनी के अंदर फॉरेन इन्वेस्टर ने भी दिखाया, जैसे जिस तरीके से पिछले जून क्वार्टर में उन्होंने अपनी होल्डिंग भी इंक्रीज करी है, चाहे थोड़ी करी है। वही कहते हैं सर, जिस तरीके से आप लोग मेहनत करें सर, थोड़ा थोड़ा करके ही सर लोग आपके ऊपर विश्वास करें, तो सर हमें पूरी उम्मीद है कि सर आप लोग जिस तरीके से मेहनत करें हमें बहुत अच्छा रिटर्न मिलेगा। बाकी चेयरमैन सर, आपके सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट और मॉडरेटर ने जो मिलके हमें आपके सामने बोलने का इतनी फ्रीक्वेंटली मौका दिया, क्योंकि सर इस बार तो सर वो बार है क्योंकि सर हम तारों के जरिए सर आपसे जुड़े हुए हैं, तो सर इन्होंने तारे भी इतने इस तरीके से जोड़ी है कि सर हम आपके सामने बिल्कुल फ्रीक्वेंटली बोल पा रहे हैं। इसके लिए सर मैं इन लोगों का धन्यवाद करना चाहूंगा। थैंक यू चेयरमैन सर।
Thank you, sir. And your question is also duly noted. Moderator, please add Manjeet Singh. Mr. Manjeet Singh.
My audible, sir?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Chairman, Director, Secretary Department और my co-shareholder सभी का मैं स्वागत करता हूं। गुड मॉर्निंग सभी को, और भगवान के आगे प्रार्थना करता हूं कि सभी स्वस्थ रहें। 1995 से जिस तरह से हम अपने ऑपरेशन करते आ रहे हैं और करीब 2021 के अंदर हम अपना इश्यू लाए, ये आपकी मतलब मार्केट की पूरी आपने जानकारी रखी और बड़े अच्छे टाइम पर जब ऑल टाइम हाई की तरफ थी मार्केट, तब आपने अपने शेयर को लिस्ट कराया 2 रुपए फेस वैल्यू का। इससे अच्छी वैल्यू आपको करीब करीब पिछले अगर आप 10 सालों में और कराते तो शायद इतनी वैल्यू ना मिल पाती जितनी आपने वैल्यू 2021 में पाई है। और शेयर होल्डर ने भी पूरा विश्वास दिखाया है व्यापार के अंदर आप कितने गुणी हैं, वो यही बात बता रही है आपकी कि आपने इतने साल तक मार्केट का इंतजार किया और करीब 25-26 साल बाद अपना शेयर जो आपने लिस्ट कराया और मार्केट से अच्छी वैल्यू पाई, ₹2 फेस वैल्यू का। वर्मा जी, इसकी मैं आपको मुबारकबाद देना चाहूंगा, क्योंकि ये गट्स जो होते हैं जन्म से ही पाए जाते हैं। व्यापार के अंदर आपने बड़े अच्छे टाइम पे मूवमेंट ली और शेयर की अच्छी वैल्यू पाई। और जैसे कि हमने जनवरी 2022 के अंदर करीब 200 देशों के मैपों का कुछ ऐसा इंटरनेशनल की तरफ ध्यान करा है, और उससे हमारा रेवेन्यू आने वाले 3 सालों में क्या आएगा, आप थोड़ा बताइए इस बारे में। कि जो 2000 ये जनवरी 2022 में कुछ आपने करा था, आपने कुछ इंटरनेशनल के बारे में करीब 200 कंट्रीज के जो मैप थे आपने कुछ, मतलब जिस तरह का ये काम है ना जी, ये दर्शाता है कि हमारा जो मेक इन इंडिया है कितना बढ़ रहा है, और मोदी जी का जो विजन है लोकल पर, ये हमारा जो है वोकल पर लोकल भारी पड़ रहा है। ये बहुत अच्छा आपका संदेश जा रहा है इंटरनेशनल रूप से कि हम कितना बढ़िया काम कर रहे हैं और हमारी कंट्री कितना ग्रोथ कर रही है। ऑलरेडी जब इस मीटिंग का चल रहा है नोटिस वगैरह, तो उसी दौरान जो है हमने वर्ल्ड के अंदर बर्तानिया को, जो इंग्लैंड है, उसको पीछे कर कर हम करीब 5वीं या 6ठी कंट्री के उस पे आए हैं, जो अर्थव्यवस्था है उसमें आए हैं। आपके इस नोटिस के दौरान ही ये काम हुआ है, और ये जो आपकी जैसी कंपनियां इस तरह का काम कर रही हैं, तो इसी से हमारा जो है व्यापार बढ़ रहा है। और थोड़ा आप बताएंगे कि जो ये ₹2 फेस वैल्यू का शेयर है हमारा, एक साल में या क्वार्टरली कितनी अर्निंग हम प्राप्त करते हैं, एक शेयर पर कितना पैसा हम कमाते हैं, थोड़ा आप इस बारे में बताइएगा। और सर, टोटल इनकम का जो है हम रिसर्च और डेवलपमेंट पर कितना खर्चा करते हैं, उस बारे में बताइएगा। और जो ये मंथली चार्ट आते हैं व्हीकल का, उससे भी हमारी कंपनी को जरूर इफेक्ट पड़ता होगा, क्योंकि अब करीब करीब महीना खत्म होने के बाद जो है व्हीकल की जो सेल का रिपोर्ट आ जाती है, तो उससे हमारी कंपनी को अच्छा ही रिस्पांस मिलता होगा, ये हम आपसे उम्मीद करते हैं। सेक्रेटरियल डिपार्टमेंट ने जो अरेंजमेंट रखा है, मोडिएटर ने जो अरेंजमेंट रखा है, हम आपसे जुड़ पाए हैं, उनका हम बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करना चाहेंगे। रोहन वर्मा जी और दूसरे हमारे बड़े साहब वर्मा जी, इनको मैं मुबारकबाद देना चाहूंगा कि इतना मतलब आप नॉलेज रखते हैं। रोहन वर्मा जी का मैं जिक्र करना चाहूंगा कि इन्होंने इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इंजीनियरिंग के अंदर करीब 2007 में डिग्री ली, और इनको अमेरिका से और इंग्लैंड से 2 अवार्ड मिल चुके हैं। इसकी मैं बहुत बहुत मुबारकबाद देता हूं। इनका जो अंदाज है ना जी, इसको देखकर हमारे जो पुराने राष्ट्रपति हैं श्री अब्दुल कलाम जी, उनकी तरफ हमारा ध्यान जाता है कि ये भी एक हस्ती के रूप में पूरा उभर रहे हैं, क्योंकि वो भी इंजीनियरिंग के अंदर थे, और इनका भी जो शख्सियत है ये मतलब कुछ दिखती है। अमेरिका और बर्तानिया जैसे देश जो है अवार्ड देते हैं, तो किसी बंदे के अंदर कोई खासियत होती है तभी जरूर देते हैं। सेक्रेटरियल डिपार्टमेंट से मैं जानना चाहूंगा कि हमारा कोरम कितना प्रेजेंट रहा है, कितनी अटेंडेंस हमारी लगी है, और हमारे जो संतोष कुमार प्रधान जी हैं, वो भी जरा सामने आकर जिक्र करें कि ई वोटिंग हमारी कितनी हो चुकी है, क्योंकि फिजिकल मीटिंगों के दौरान तो स्कूटनाइजरों से हम मिलते रहते थे, अब ये बहुत अरसा हो गया है, तो प्रधान जी को कहूंगा कि एक बार स्क्रीन पर आकर अब बताएं। कंपनी का प्रदर्शन अच्छा है, और विश्वास करते हैं शेयर होल्डर आपकी कंपनी में, आने वाले टाइम में आप अच्छी ग्रोथ देंगे, यही हम आपसे उम्मीद करते हैं। थैंक यू सर।
Thank you, sir. Your question is also duly noted. Moderator, please add Mr. Lokesh Gupta.
हेलो सर, आप मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं?
Yes, you are audible.
सर, मैं लोकेश गुप्ता, चेयरमैन सर, आपका सभी बोर्ड मेंबर्स का स्वागत करता हूं। सर, पहली एजीएम हमारी लिस्टिंग के बाद हो रही है और सब बोर्ड पूरा साथ में बैठा है, इसके लिए बहुत बहुत बधाई सर। सर, मेरे से पहले वक्ताओं ने ये बहुत कुछ कहा है सर। हम एक लीडिंग डिजिटल बेस्ड ऐप कंपनी है सर, जो और आपने अपनी सीईओ सर ने भी अपनी स्पीच में बताया कि हमने कोविड के समय में जिस तरह, वैक्सीनेशन के समय में जिस तरह अपना योगदान दिया, उसके लिए मैं आपको बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूँ, धन्यवाद देता हूँ सर। सर, 2000 प्लस इंटरप्राइजेज कस्टमर, 6.29 मिलियन किलोमीटर रोड मैप। सर, हम एक लीडिंग कंपनी है सर। अभी आपने एक स्पीच में बताया, हमने कल ही जो कोगोटेक लैब का हम जो हमने 26% एक्विजिशन किया है सर, वो हमारी बैलेंस शीट में आगे किस तरह हमारी मदद करेगा, थोड़ा इस बारे में हमें बताइए सर। बाकी सर आप पे विश्वास और भरोसा है, तभी हम आपके साथ जुड़े हैं सर। लॉन्ग टर्म्स में हम आपके साथ जुड़े रहेंगे, हमें मल्टीपल रिटर्न मिलता रहेगा सर। सर सेक्रेटरी सर के बारे में मैं कुछ भी नहीं कहूंगा, क्योंकि मेरे से पहले वक्ताओं ने भी कह दिया है सर। जिस तरह से वो हम शेयर होल्डर से अपना संबंध बनाकर रखते हैं, हमारी हर तरह से मदद करते हैं, मैं उनके लिए उनको भी धन्यवाद दूंगा। और एक बार फिर आप सभी पूरे बोर्ड को मैं धन्यवाद दूंगा जो मुझे इस प्लेटफॉर्म पर जुड़ने का अवसर दिया। धन्यवाद सर।
Thank you, sir. Moderator, please add Mr. H.S. Patel.
Sir, Miss Patel have not joined the meeting.
Okay. So please add Mr. Rajesh Singh.
Thank you, sir, for giving me an opportunity. I would like to know how company ensure that investors understand its strategy and performance. Am I?
Yes, you are audible. You are audible. Your question is duly noted.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Moderator, please add Mr. Ajay Kumar Jain.
नमस्कार चेयरमैन साहब, मैं दिल्ली से अजय कुमार जैन कंपनी का शेयर होल्डर बोल रहा हूँ। और चेयरमैन साहब ने जो आज स्पीच दी है ना, वो बहुत एक ऐतिहासिक थी। उनका जो विजन था वो स्पीच के अंदर रिफ्लेक्ट कर रहा था। और प्रश्न तो आज तो प्रश्न पूछने का दिन नहीं है, अनुशंसा करने का दिन है, क्योंकि चेयरमैन साहब ने अपनी प्रेजेंस और आने वाले जो फ्यूचर्स के बारे में जो कल एक्विजिशन का समाचार सुनाया है वो आपकी प्रतिष्ठा के अनुरूप है। क्योंकि आपने ये बताया कि आने वाला समय क्या होगा हमारा सर, क्योंकि आपने मैं तो यही सोच के सोचता हूँ कि किस तरह आपने कंपनी को और ये सारे मैटर्स को डेवलप करने में कितना टाइम, जहां वास्को डी गामा ने भारत की खोज की थी, मैप्स ऑफ इंडिया ने भारत की गली गली तक की खोज करी है। आज यदि प्रश्न किसी को अपना पता पूछने के लिए किसी आदमी की जरूरत नहीं है, आपके द्वारा करे हुए ऐप के माध्यम से वो पहुंच जाएगा। और सर एक टीम नेटवर्क के रूप में मैं आपके साथ मजबूती के रूप में रोहन सर और फाइनेंस के रूप में एक एक्सपर्ट अनुज सर बैठे हैं, और आपका नेतृत्व विजन और यंग सोच का जो परिणाम है वो आने वाले समय में बहुत अच्छा होगा। और ये शेयर प्राइस सर यहाँ नहीं होगा, ये 10,000 के आसपास होगा जहाँ फिजिकल में मिलेंगे। मैं ऑन दी लिस्टिंग के टाइम में नंबर 3 पे मेरा शेयर बाइंग नाम है एक्सचेंज के अंदर, क्योंकि ये तो मौका था कि इस शेयर को जैसे आज घर में सोना है उसकी वैल्यूएशन नहीं करी जाती, वो रखा जाता है। मैप्स ऑफ इंडिया सोना नहीं, राष्ट्र सेवा है। प्रधानमंत्री जी का सपना स्वदेशी का जो है उसको मैप्स इंडिया बिल्कुल फॉलो करता है। कंपनी सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट ने अपनी इस मीटिंग को सफल बनाने के लिए औपचारिकता निभा के जिम्मेदारी निभाई है। ये लगता है, मैंने पूछा कि सर इतना इंटरेस्ट क्यों, कहते चेयरमैन साहब और रोहन सर का सख्त इंस्ट्रक्शन है हर शेयर होल्डर जुड़े। मुझे आपके नेतृत्व और टीम वर्क के बारे में बहुत अच्छा लगा सर। आपके लिए 2 शब्द कह के अपनी बात को विराम दूंगा, क्योंकि सुनने में ज्यादा मजा आ रहा था। सर एक निवेदन हो रहा है, आज एक पहली मीटिंग है, यदि चेयरमैन साहब मेरे रियल हीरो है, यदि वो एक ऑटोग्राफ लिख के 2 शुभकामनाएं एजीएम मेरे को भेजेंगे तो वो मेरे लिए बहुत ऐतिहासिक होगी। मैं आने वाली जनरेशन को दिखाऊंगा कि मैं ना चेयरमैन साहब के सामने स्पीकर था और चेयरमैन साहब ने मेरे विश को लिया है। और रोहन सर जैसे इतनी डायनिंग पर्सनैलिटी को बताऊंगा कि पढ़ाई के बाद और इतनी मेहनत करने के बाद कहाँ से कहाँ पहुंचा जा सकता है, और इतनी अच्छी करने के बाद भी देश सेवा की जा सकती है। सर आपके लिए 2 शब्द कहूंगा, खोल दे पंख मेरे कहता है परिंदा, अभी और उड़ान बाकी है, जमीन नहीं है मंजिल मेरी, अभी पूरा आसमान बाकी है। आपके लिए शुभकामनाएं, लंबे समय तक आप देश की सेवा करें। नमस्कार, जय हिंद।
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Moderator, please add Ms. Yashvi Kothari.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, so I have a question related to automotive segment. So as we can see in recent cars, at least in the top models of the cars, there is a CarPlay option in which you can connect, customers can connect their Google Maps or any other, they can connect their whole mobile phone. So in that segment, how we are planning, or so in that way, the Maple services or MapmyIndia services would not be used. And we have come across some cases where MapmyIndia, after 3 to 4 years, give a call to automotive car owners that you need to renew your subscription. So how long a subscription model goes with the client, let's say Hyundai or some other, and what other services we offer them? I understand that we charges them on API basis and everything, but how does this segment work? Map as a service to customers.
Thank you, sir. Your question is duly taken. Moderator, please add Mr. Pramod Kumar Jain.
सुन पा रहे हैं सर?
Yes,
हेलो,
you are. Yes, you are audible, sir.
नमस्कार सर, मैं प्रमोद जैन पुरानी दिल्ली से चेयरमैन साहब, बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर और सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट का बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं जो आपने मुझे इस आईपीओ के बाद पहली एजीएम में बोलने का अवसर दिया और आज के प्रस्तावित सभी रेजोल्यूशन का मैं समर्थन करता हूं। हमारे देश का, भारत सरकार का सपना डिजिटल इंडिया और आत्मनिर्भर भारत को हमारी कंपनी साकार कर दिया है। सर, आजादी की 75वीं वर्षगांठ हमारा देश मना रहा है। इस मौके पे आप स्पेशल डिविडेंड का अनाउंस करेंगे ऐसा मुझे पूरा विश्वास है। और हमारा आईपीओ जब से 10 महीने पहले आईपीओ आया था और फरवरी मार्च में रूस और यूक्रेन का युद्ध चला, उसके बाद शेयर बाजार भी क्रैश हुआ, लेकिन हमारा आईपीओ डिस्काउंट पे नहीं आया, आईपीओ प्राइस से ऊपर ही ट्रेड करता रहा। ये हमारे कंपनी की मजबूत लीडरशिप को दिखाता है। हमारे भविष्य में हमें उम्मीद है कंपनी आपके नेतृत्व में और बहुत तरक्की करेगी। और अंत में मैं अपने सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट का सर बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं जो इन्होंने हमें इस प्लेटफॉर्म पर जुड़ने में हमारी बहुत मदद करी। और भविष्य में आप मीटिंग हमेशा वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस के माध्यम से ही कीजिए और हो सके तो मीटिंग अगस्त के महीने में कीजिए। धन्यवाद, नमस्कार।
Thank you, sir. Moderator, please add Mr. Ankur Chanda.
Sir, I am audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. Good morning, sir. I just want to say that our corporate governance is too good. तो सर इसलिए कोई क्वेश्चन तो है ही नहीं, थोड़े बहुत जो डाउट्स थे वो पहले ही स्पीच में क्लियर हो गए थे। बस एक मैं भी ये थोड़ा सा ये जानना चाहूंगा कि भाई ओवरऑल जो रेवेन्यू मोस्ट मतलब ज्यादा रेवेन्यू कौन सी फील्ड मतलब हमारे उसमें किस उससे आता है। बस बाकी तो हम छोटे इन्वेस्टर हैं सर, यही चाहते हैं कि आप लोग ऐसी मेहनत से काम करते रहे और हमारे को जो है रिटर्न अच्छी मिलती रहे। और सेक्रेटेरियल डिपार्टमेंट तो हमारे टच में रहते ही है, कोई भी क्वेरी या कोई भी दिक्कत हो तो ये वो सॉल्व करते ही हैं, आप तक आने ही नहीं देते। तो इसलिए सर इन शब्दों के साथ मैं अपनी वाणी को विराम दूंगा। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir. Please add Mr. Manmohan Dang.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you for your confirmation. Chairman Shri Rakesh ji, Chief Executive Officer Rohan ji, other directors, CFO Anuj Jain, Company Secretary Saurabh Somani, and everyone attending this video call. Good morning to you all from Jasmeet Singh and Manmohan Singh. Chair, this being the very first AGM post the IPO listing, so it will take a bit time for the new shareholders such as me who have recently joined the MapmyIndia family to understand our exact business operations. I happen to be one of those shareholders who got allotment in the initial public offer. So in a way, today I feel very proud to be able to interact with such a learned board headed by Rakesh sir and Rohan Verma ji, with high intellect of a true Indian company offering sunrise tech services to a common man. While the year under review was another challenging year given the continued COVID pandemic, though for our company the adverse conditions have actually favored us somewhat, resulting into higher adoption of our services and higher revenues on our balance sheet. I understand that all this would not have been possible without hard work and focused approach by our leadership team. Now, Rohan sir, the working shared by you about our company has provided us fair amount of information, which is assuring of a very bright future. However, I have a few queries to ask you, if you so allow me. MapmyIndia is a Indian technology company that builds digital map data, telematics services, location-based GIS, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things. Hope all our services are patented. If patented, please validate this along with the number of patents that we own. My second query is that being IT-driven company offering niche services, can you please indicate the potential size of the market for our products? Is our existing IT infra scalable enough to acquire what sort of volumes of new subscribers? Do we need to make more investments in this case? Your inputs on these points will definitely help me to understand better about our company. Before I stop, it would be unfair on my part to finish my note without mentioning 2-3 more points. That I am happy to hear that new acquisition of 26% stake in Coho signed yesterday. I am sure that our investment in this new generation startup will further bolster our working here on. I actually propose that given the leverage to increase the stake to 50%, please do at the very first opportunity available. Second point, that our contribution to the society under CSR activity by way of distribution of GIS tracking systems in these tough COVID times is highly appreciated. Continuing on this, I would like to propose that this being the first AGM post the IPO, the company should consider to provide GPS system to all attending shareholders as a special gesture, not following a precedence in future. Finally, I appreciate the support I got from the secretariat team led by Saurabh Somani and his team members, and I would like to appraise the valuable guidance provided to me to interact effectively, thus making this first AGM event virtually a very successful one. Though instead a physical meeting at the Hotel Eros or Hotel Surya nearby to your office would have been a better idea. Perhaps next time you may consider it. Wish you all a very good health and wealth in the coming months and times to come. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Your questions are duly noted. Moderator, please add Mr. Gaurav Kumar Singh. Mr. Gaurav Kumar Singh.
Hello.
Yes, sir. You are audible. Yes, sir. Audible.
Sir, respected Chairman, sir, Board of Directors, and fellow shareholders. My name is Gaurav Kumar Singh from Delhi. First of all, congratulations for the first AGM post IPO, and also I wish to thank our company secretary and his entire team for giving me the opportunity to express my views on this platform. Sir, is doing well as it is reflecting in our share price, and the credit goes to you and all the employees of the company. Sir, I hope that company will reward us very soon. Sir, I just want to know what action we are taking to improve investor confidence and performance. And also, I would like to request you to kindly consider and conduct future AGM in physical or in hybrid mode so that more and more shareholders can participate. These words, sir, I wish you a great health for all of you. Thank you, sir. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Moderator, please add Mrs. Kanika Jain.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Good morning, Chairman, sir, Board of Directors, and fellow shareholders attending the e-meeting. Sir, I would like to know that does our company has any type of collaboration with Geospatial Limited, a Delhi government company? If yes, then how will it increase the profit margins of our company? Second, I would like to know that is there any other joint venture that our company is planning to undertake, and how will that increase the profit margins? Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Your questions are duly noted. Moderator, please add Mr. Rishabh Jain.
Hello.
Yes, you are audible, sir.
Yeah, welcome everyone to the company's first AGM post listing. I'm Rishabh Jain, joining this AGM from New Delhi. My question is regarding the business form of the company. Through this AGM, I have learned that our company is basically focusing on products which are sold in to cars or to other vehicles for GPS navigation or directly to other companies as a product or SaaS platform. So my question is that are we also focusing on general, all the people, all the public? For example, currently we have other mapping systems which can be used through mass public. So how is our company considering to enter that platform to take that market? And once our company enters that market, how are we planning to get our profit levels higher to change like the current market leader in the mapping that is used by common public, and to replace it and to further increase its profitability in that sector? How are we considering that? Lastly, I would like to thank for providing me this opportunity to directly join this e-meeting and ask my questions directly on this platform, which is very convenient for me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Your questions are duly taken. Moderator, please add Mr. Pradeep Sood.
सर मैं प्रदीप सूद दिल्ली से अपने साथी भाई अजय खुराना जी के साथ आपका और पूरे बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स का तहे दिल से स्वागत करता हूं और शुक्रगुजार हूं आपका कि आपने मुझे बोलने के लिए समय दिया। चेयरमैन सर, आप जिस मेहनत लगन ईमानदारी से कंपनी के लिए डिवोशन और डेडिकेशन से काम करते चले आ रहे हैं और इस कंपनी के शेयर्स को नई ऊंचाइयां दी हैं, अच्छा रिटर्न दिया है और हमें यह पूरा भरोसा है कि आगे आने वाले समय में भी इसी तरह से काम करते हुए आप इस कंपनी के शेयर्स को और ऊंचाइयां देंगे। बहुत ही बेहतरीन डिविडेंड की उम्मीद है हमें आपसे और बहुत ही अच्छा रिटर्न लाकर दिखाएंगे, इससे भी बेहतर रिटर्न। बाकी हमारे शेयर डिपार्टमेंट में हमारे कंपनी सेक्रेटरी साहब इस एक बहुत मजबूत कड़ी हैं, मैनेजमेंट और हमारे बीच की बहुत मजबूत कड़ी। कंपनी कितना ऊपर जा रही है, कितना नीचे आ रही है, हर चीज की डिटेल हमें कंपनी सेक्रेटरी साहब से मिल जाती है। टोटली अपडेट रहते हैं अपने शेयर होल्डर्स के साथ और हमारी कभी भी किसी तरह की कोई भी ग्रीवेंसेस होती है हम उनको मेल करते हैं और तुरंत मेल पे हमें जवाब मिल जाता है। हमें नाज है और हमें बहुत बहुत आशा है, नाज है और हम ये फक्र के साथ कह सकते हैं चेयरमैन सर की ऐसे मजबूत कड़ी वाले कंपनी सेक्रेटरी साहब आपके साथ हैं जो कभी भी शेयर होल्डर्स की के अंदर कोई गलतफहमी रहने ही नहीं देते। क्योंकि अगर शेयर होल्डर्स को हर कंपनी की हर अपडेट मिलती रहे तो कहना ही क्या है। A to Z मैं फिर से अपने कंपनी सेक्रेटरी साहब का, चेयरमैन अपने साथी भाई अजय खुराना जी के साथ धन्यवाद करता हूं और चेयरमैन सर आपका और पूरे बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स का, हमारे यंग जनरेशन जो हमारे हैं उनका भी शुक्रगुजार हूं। थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you, sir. Moderator, please add Mr. Jay Kumar.
Thanks. Thanks for the opportunity. I would like to know what are management's short-term goals for the company? Are they compatible with long-term goals? Thank you.
Okay. Your question is duly taken. Moderator, please add our last speaker for this AGM, Mr. Ankit Popat.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Thank you. I represent PhonePe Private Limited. My DPID is 100300723. Thanks Rakesh and team for providing details. As Rohan has briefly pointed out about the investment in G Trophy, which is an IoT-based platform, where a company owns 76%. So want to understand more on the future outlook of G Trophy and how will the company help G Trophy systems to go to the next level? Thank you.
Thank you. Our chairman, sir, and CEO, sir, would like to address some of the queries right away.
Let me first ask Rohan Verma, CEO, to answer the questions he wants to, and whichever one will be left over, I'll take care of them. You can go by order, starting with one, KK Gupta, like that.
Thank you for the questions. I think it was very interesting, and also, I mean, sincere thanks for all the praise. I think that motivates us, but also we stay grounded that there's a lot more work to be done. To KK Gupta ji's question on kind of new acquisitions and what's our criteria and how we'll finance such acquisitions. Well, we've always said, and that's how we look at acquisitions or investments, how synergistic is it with our business? So does it help us kind of expand our customer markets in terms of getting more customers, or does it help us strengthen our product portfolio so that our value proposition to our customers, existing and new, increases? Does it help us kind of open up newer addressable markets for our company? So really, it's in that sense that we've been doing various acquisitions, or investments, whether it was Gtropy for the IoT and logistics SaaS space, or Pupil Mesh for AR ADAS embedded products, or Naugati for oil and gas sector, or now Kogo for the travel sector and hyperlocal discovery, content, commerce, and community, and again, strengthening for automotive OEs, our offerings. Financing, I mean, we are cash rich. We have about 400 crores of cash, 380, 390 crores of cash in the bank, and profitable, generating cash. So we are financing from our internal accruals thus far, at least. So second question, I think just thank you to Rakesh Kumar ji. I think you praised us. The question from Gagan Kumar ji of how do we generate revenue from our Mappls app? So simply, the Mappls app today, the one way that we generate direct revenue from that is we sell companion gadgets, GPS trackers, dash cameras, infotainment systems, etc., which pair with our Mappls app. So you can access for your vehicle safety, monitoring your vehicle remotely, or vehicle safety, or driving behavior monitoring, live location, historical location of your vehicle. You can buy a Mappls gadget from us, and you pay us a subscription fee as a user. So essentially, we generate IoT-enabled subscription fees from the Mappls app today. That's our one direct source of revenue. Of course, in future, we will look at more revenue streams from the Mappls app. Kogo is one step in that direction, where we'll have additional subscriptions and potentially also travel and hyperlocal transaction-based revenue. Your other question was, what's our future strategy for rewarding shareholders? Well, we continue to work hard. The business will do well, and as a result, we believe that shareholder returns will happen. I'll skip question 4. I think Sarabjit Singh.
Yeah, you can keep speaking. I'll come.
Okay. Then Manjeet Singh ji's question. On international maps in 200 countries, we have integrated maps of those into our SaaS and API platform. The whole objective of that is basically for our existing customers in India, as well as international customers who have been giving us business for India market. We wanted to provide global solutions. So whether it's automotive OEMs who we provide our navigation or connected vehicle or ADAS or electric mobility solutions, what we call NCASE, or our customers on the enterprise side or tech side, we wanted to give not just India-based solutions, but global solutions. And also we wanted to be able to enter new markets and provide solutions such as Korea, Japan, APAC, the US, Middle East, etc. So it is early days right now for generating revenues from the international markets. This is a 1 to 3 year journey we are on. We have been making, our efforts. I don't have a specific number to tell you how much revenue will come from the international market versus the domestic market, but of course, I mean, what I can clearly say is our efforts are on, and both will grow substantially.
How Coco will add value.
Yeah, so then I'll take Lokesh Gupta ji's question on, how Kogo will add value, to the company.
To our balance sheet.
To our balance sheet in the future. Actually, if you look at Kogo, at the space they are in and what they're trying to do, it's quite disruptive. It's quite innovative. It is a gamified social travel commerce platform. They help Kogo through its app and its platform provides very interesting travel planning tools and content discovery. So you are able to get itineraries of where all to go. You can get recommendations of the right places to visit. You can also book hotels and activities and experiences through the Kogo app and the Kogo API platform. Not just that, it's gamified in the sense that, as you book activities or do activities, or you connect with other travelers, or you contribute your content, these social media content around your travels, you generate or earn Kogo coin, and those coins you can redeem or burn on buying hotel packages or travel experiences, etc. So and additionally, if you purchase a Kogo subscription, you are able to then burn 3 times the amount of coins that you have generated. And all the offers that are there on Kogo are discounted compared to others in the market. So there's a value proposition to you as a consumer. So it's a very interesting take on travel and social and hyperlocal discovery. So the company on its own, we believe now that it's funded through MapmyIndia's investment of 10 crores, should have its own kind of strong future, which will give us returns as a shareholder. Of course, they are deeply integrated with our maps and navigation. So our usage of MapmyIndia and Mapple's maps and navigation in India and globally will expand as they grow. Plus, this also strengthens our offerings to our own automotive OEMs customers or our own consumers, who we can offer kind of very powerful customer loyalty, customer engagement, brand stickiness, and advanced connected services, subscription-based services as part of our navigation. So automotive OEMs customers will benefit, hence we will get more revenue from them. Our own Mapple's app will be strengthened with these Kogo capabilities to help us take on the behemoths or the other players in the consumer space. And together, we'll be able to build some very interesting next generation travel and map integrated solutions. So overall, both from a business point of view, through our strategic business cooperation, we will generate revenues which will accrue to our balance sheet and hence to our shareholder value, plus our equity stake in that company as they grow through their own direct-to-consumer reach as well, we will generate value. So Rajesh Singh ji's question, how does the company ensure investors understand company strategy? I think Mr. Verma is fairly active in terms of, engaging with investors. There's a whole IR team and process in place to address queries and help investors understand in depth. He does take time out every quarter for that. And also on the PR side, we engage very actively with the media so that they can understand and tell our story and tell about us to readers. So I think we're quite open and vocal and to help. Yeah, in fact, I think I would. It's just a coincidence and pleasure for us that if you open today's Mint newspaper, I think in the middle pages somewhere there's a very nice long story on MapmyIndia's journey, and also for the questions that were asked on what is our consumer aspiration. That also talks about it very well. So I'd encourage you to kind of read that Mint newspaper article, as well as kind of follow us on social media, LinkedIn and Twitter, because you'll get very continuous updates and insights from us and the articles that are coming out. Ajay Kumar Jain, you will answer.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll take Yashveer Kothari ji's question. You had asked about the auto segment, and in light of kind of cars coming with CarPlay, etc., where mobile phones can be connected, what's the value proposition and impact, negative or positive, on MapmyIndia? Actually, it's quite a strong positive. Let me say that at the outset. The fact that cars are becoming connected, have coming with built-in built-in internet, with smart operating systems, as well as with connectivity to mobile phones, gives the opportunity for vehicle makers or four-wheeler or two-wheelers to offer a lot more connected technologies and capabilities to consumers. And so what MapmyIndia is doing, actually, if you use the Mappls app that we have for Android and iOS, you will find that even Mappls app today supports CarPlay and Android Auto. And when you use the Mappls app and connect it to your Android Auto or CarPlay compatible systems, you'll find all the reasons why MapmyIndia Maps and Mappls app is far better than the default foreign alternatives. For one small example I'll give you, which is quite relevant in this whole road safety sad situation that has happened in the last few weeks, which caused, Cyrus Mistry ji's death. In Mappls app, we provide you speed limit alerts, speed breaker alerts, speed camera alerts, sharp curves, accident prone zones, all such information in real time. So that it can help you stay cautious when driving and not overspeed. Also, we also provide you junction views. So in the map, you can see a photorealistic view of upcoming junctions, like those flyovers or bridges or complex intersections, and so that it can reduce ambiguity or confusion. Now, this is not something that the other apps provide. That's just one example. We provide doorstep address, house address level search, which others don't. We provide Mappls PIN as a feature, which is a 6-character code for addresses. We provide this 360-degree real view, 3D metaverse. So the fact that CarPlay and Android Auto has come is a good thing, so that more people can be exposed to our technologies. Having said that, OEMs now are not just looking at mobile phone connectivity to be the be-all and end-all of their solutions. They are really looking for a connected ADAS-enabled, shared and electric, deep integrated solution. And that's what our N-Case platform is. So we deeply integrate with the car's telematics, with the car's ADAS systems, and we provide a multi-screen cockpit experience in the vehicle, in the companion app, and connected to the backend cloud systems. And so this is a much stronger value proposition, which works online, offline. It works independent of mobile phones being there, battery, internet, front seat, back seat. So it's a lot deeper technology that we provide than a vanilla Maps app that can just be projected through a smartphone. And that's actually why OEM customers work with us and are increasing the work with us. And like I said about Kogo, with that coming in, there's an even more stronger value proposition to our automotive OEMs. And last part on that is what happens after a few years once the initial subscription is over. Actually, that's an opportunity for us to monetize further by upselling map updates or additional subscription services to the large base of consumers in millions who already have the existing systems. Earlier, we had to sell map updates offline, but now with connected vehicles, these can be sold over the air like an in-app purchase after the expiry, making it interesting. Ankur Chadda ji's question, overall revenue from each of the segments. I think our MDA, management discussion and analysis, in the annual report nicely talks about revenue from the two market segments, automotive and mobility tech, and consumer tech and enterprise digital transformation. C&E was 87 crores in FY22 versus A&M of 113 crores. So that gives you a little bit of color of last year and the trajectory is also given there. Then Manmohan Dang ji's question. Our products are all proprietary products. It's not, we haven't spent time on patenting. Patenting may be applicable to maybe a different set of products, but definitely we have created our intellectual property. We have taken all the relevant protections, the copyrights, etc. And this is not an easy to replicate asset for any other company. We've explained the network effect and our continuous technological innovations in our annual report as well. So I'll refer you to that. Similarly, for potential size of addressable market, we've explained this in our annual report as well as our investor roadshows and investor presentations. See, there are 20 million new vehicles sold every year on the automotive side, three-wheeler, two-wheeler, four-wheeler, etc. And there are 200 million existing vehicles on the road. That's the addressable market for our maps, SaaS, IoT, etc. Very, very large, on the A&M side. And on the CNE side, millions of apps or billions of downloads of apps are happening. They can all use our APIs, and we get paid per API transaction. Plus, enterprises are spending about $50 billion on digital transformation, and location is kind of one slice of that. So again, combined, what Frost and Sullivan in their report said, is that the addressable market, potential addressable market for our products in 2025 will be about $7 billion. And Indian government also, when the geospatial guidelines had come out, had said by 2030, this could be a 1 lakh crore geospatial economy in India. So, yes, our IT infrastructure is sufficient. We continue to invest in that to help it scale, to improve security as the needs of our products grow. I think we've taken very nicely a suggestion of GPS trackers to attending shareholders. We will definitely look into that and stay tuned. Kanika Jain ji's question on Geospatial Limited, Delhi government. We don't have any relationship with them, so I don't know. Of course, we keep looking at inorganic opportunities, including business partnerships or even JVs of all kinds. And that's what we keep talking about as and when that happens. Rishabh ji's question on our focus on consumers, and what are we doing vis-a-vis other public mapping apps and how do we compete, etc. I explained the value proposition of Mappls app. Yes, we have an increasing focus on the consumer space. Our strategy had been historically to focus on building a very strong B2B and B2B2C business, and we have put it on a strong growth path. It has its own very, very bright future. But now as we are becoming bigger and we have more management bandwidth, and also through these inorganic kind of adding to the heft or capabilities of the company, we have an increasing focus on the consumer side. I can only say one thing, that as shareholders, we definitely would love for you to use Mappls app, which you are nicely, but also promote it in your ecosystem. That's the cheapest way in which we can get more consumers to use it, but also you will be our best ambassadors. And I think that's what we'd appreciate your efforts. The company, of course, will continue to make its efforts around branding, advertising, reaching out, and striking partnerships to increase the adoption of our consumer app and consumer gadgets. Jay Kumar ji's questions: what are management's short-term goals? Are they compatible with long-term goals? Our focus is execution, month on month, quarter on quarter. Focus strong on revenues, focus strong on profitability, focus strong on product pipeline. This is not in clash with long-term objectives of kind of deep innovation, deep tech innovation. We envision what the future market might need, and we start building towards it now. We balance out kind of long-term R&D and short-term kind of delivery, where revenue is linked to the delivery of products or services. And so I think we've struck a balance between short and long term. I think we have a very strong and good management team, both on the business and technical side for that. Ankit Popatji's question from PhonePe. First of all, my gratitude to you all as wonderful shareholders and supporters of MapmyIndia. You asked about G-Tropy. Like I said, complementing our automotive OEM business of new vehicles coming built in with our solutions, we see a very, very large multi-billion-dollar opportunity around existing vehicles and fleets on the road, and the associated mobility and logistics, industry with those vehicles and fleets. And our effort together with G-Tropy is to offer IoT and SaaS solutions to these vehicles and fleets and logistics organizations and mobility as a service, passenger transportation mobility companies. This is a multi-billion-dollar opportunity. We are very excited for what G-Tropy allows us to do is create a very focused business from the management, technical, operations part, which is focused wholly and solely in an agile way on this IoT, logistics, and mobility SaaS opportunity, while the parent company is focused on multiple products, multiple industries, like what we said, automotive OEMs, enterprises, consumers, etc. So, yeah.
Thank you, Rohan. I think you probably almost addressed all the questions. The few names I would like to say now, where he didn't cover or didn't answer it directly. The shareholders, Rakesh Kumar, Samarjeet Singh, Manjeet Singh, Ajay Jain. I think these are the four names. I think first let me thank you all in general, and these four also in particular, for your appreciation of what the MapmyIndia management team is doing to take the company to the next level. As regards, where we are heading, I guess all that I can say is you have confidence in the team. It is a very powerful and very passionate team. While we make any investments for inorganic growth, we make sure that it has some very strong relevance to MapmyIndia's today's business and the future business. We are very careful about it, and fortunately, with the cash in bank that's available, we want to ensure that it's used properly. And to use it properly, also, we do enough due diligence to ensure that whatever we acquire from outside, we merge with the company in a manner that it doesn't become an issue later. So you have to keep that in mind, that our short-term goals are not at the cost of long-term goals, or the long-term goals are not at the cost of short-term goals, both ways. That's the balancing act we are playing in the company nicely.
Thank you, sir. We hope all the queries are duly clarified. You can further write to the company if you have any further queries or any clarification required. The e-voting on CDSL platform will continue to be available for next 30 minutes. Therefore, members who have not casted their vote yet are requested to do so. The Board of Directors have appointed Mr. Santosh Kumar Pradhan, practicing company secretary, as the scrutinizer to supervise the remote e-voting and voting at the AGM in fair and transparent manner. The results shall be announced after obtaining the scrutinizer's report, and the same shall be placed on BSE, NSE website along with CDSL's website and the company's website. We had around more than 150 members participating today in this 27th Annual General Meeting of the company. Thank you all for attending the meeting, and I hereby declare the proceedings as closed. Thank you very much.
Thank you.